Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a speed paint in Photoshop. I'm going to be doing some trees. It's going to be very sketchy, but I'm going to build it up in layers with some lovely purple colours, and then I'm going to complement that with some orange and yellow and a bit of red, and it's going to be just like a bit of autumn scenery really for the month of October. So like I said, I'm doing this in Photoshop and I'm using Kyle T. Webster's Mr. Natural brush. It is one of my favourite brushes. And I'm basically just building up the layers, starting at the back with some very pale trees. So when you're drawing a landscape, you want to keep the background quite light, and then the closer you get to the camera, or the closer you get to the front of the view, is where you have sort of darker colours. And you can go as far as like silhouetting stuff at the front. Now for the autumn leaves, I drew one leaf and then I used a stamping method. I used the mixer brush tool, and if you use from the drop down the dry heavy load, you choose just a small round hard brush and you kind of stamp it using the mixer brush tool, and then you can adjust the brush using the brush settings. And what I did is I put it on scatter and changed a lot of the settings so that with one stroke of the brush it creates a flurry of leaves, and then I just copied the leaf, changed the colour, and then did the same thing. Now I know that this could have really benefited from having some different leaves, you know, with some variation, but to be honest I really wanted it to be so quick, and I don't think it really sort of made too much difference. But this took me maybe about half an hour I think, so I just wanted it to be very quick and simple and really quite sketchy. And towards the end I just changed up some of the colours. I just adjusted some of the settings on the colours, put a very light yellow in the middle, and I did a vignette with some dark red at the top and purple at the bottom, just to bring out those colours a little bit more. And then I printed it out. I printed one copy out for my mum and one for myself, and I'm going to stick this into my bullet journal, and it's going to be my front cover for October. Now I know I'm a little late with getting my bullet journal video out this month, but that's because I was on holiday last week and I've got my parents staying with me, so I've been a little bit sort of disrupted in my timings of everything. But I have been keeping up to speed with it, and I wanted to change things up this month. Instead of doing the whole month in lines and rows, I wanted to do a small calendar that I could just glance at, and on the left hand side with that calendar I'm going to put some of the things that happen every month, like my personal training sessions and Dungeons and Dragons sessions, and then on the right hand side with the tree illustration and those very odd looking leaves I'm just going to put in some significant dates and any other things that pop up. And on the next page I'm repeating the tree again, so it kind of wraps around the pages, and I just made it very simple, just using a dark purple outline and then colouring it in. And I use my Crayola Super Tips for this, and it's all very simple, just a couple of leaves to just bring out those complementary colours again. And this is just a notes page or a brain dump page, just so that I can jot down anything. And I'm going to be including again my TV, movies and books sections, and I've brought forward some of the items from last month that will carry over into this month, like Iron Fist Season 2 and Killjoy Season 4. I know there's a few more that I need to catch up on. I will get to that. I probably need to make that space a lot bigger because I've got so many things that I really want to watch. I also need to get back into reading books. I'm very bad at that, so that's been empty for a while. So I'm just going to take you for a little walk through September. As you can see, I didn't fill in the calendar bit very much, it was quite sparse. But for the TV and movies page I filled in quite a lot. I've been watching lots of bits and pieces. And my sleep tracker and mood tracker was still working okay. I didn't actually keep up to date with it too well, and I had to go back and fill it in a lot, and I'm not going to be carrying that forward this month. I just don't think that doing something daily really works for me at the moment, so I'm just going to keep it quite simple, that it's something that I can refer to, especially the monthly planner and the notes section, if I could just sort of write some odds and ends through there. So thanks very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed watching that, and please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video.